I'm here at the Bellevue Downtown Park. Today is an overcast, slightly sprinkly, Seattle-ish type of day. Bellevue's right near Seattle. And I'm standing right near a fountain that greets you as you walk into the park. Now let's see what else the park has in store for us. And we're heading down some steps here. It's a pretty nice looking park. Of course, it's kind of what you expect from Bellevue. And this is located right under where that main fountain is up there. It's like the center of the park. It's a big circle. Surrounded by a moat with little bridges that go to the other side. Nice looking little lamps with benches for people to sit upon. These ducks just escaped a dog that was chasing them. I guess they knew to go into the water. We also have these little waterfalls here that go between each section. And we're about to see the ducks negotiate it. Or maybe just stand there and preen themselves while they enjoy their little private spot in the water. And that's where we see the cutoff point is. There's about half of these little moats are full of water and the other half are empty. The exterior part of the park, it has a green sward of grass that circles the circular inner part. Here's a little path that goes out to a little playground over there for children. And here is the top part of this pretty amazing waterfall they have set up here. You can see the ducks like hanging out. And part of the waterfall goes down the side. The rest of the waterfall comes out the front here. See, there's birds that enjoy standing up there, looking down. I think maybe it makes them feel superior. Look at the playground over there. Back when my children were younger and all 6 of them lived at home when I was trying to support them and raise them, I had 3 jobs, and one of my jobs was as a window washer on the weekend. It was my own business. And I had some stores in the Bellevue Mall, Bellevue Square Mall across the street. I don't recall this park being here back then, but then again, I didn't often visit the center of town unless I had a window washing job. But it was probably about 34 years ago was when I probably last worked here, something like that. This is kind of like Central Park in the way that when the park ends, you're back at the city. So it's kind of in the middle of downtown. Any way you go, you're going to run across buildings once you leave the park. As you go past the waterfall, you'll see there's an area of the park where people can just sit and have lunch or enjoy themselves. And as you can tell, it's quite a large area. Those steps are kind of like an optical illusion because they look like they're fairly close to each other until you get to the side. And then you can see how far apart each seating area has this large grassy area in between. I don't know what happened to this side, but There's no water over here. Starting to rain a little bit. Fortunately, they have these trees on the side here so you can get some cover. There's some trees out in the middle of the park where people like to take cover when it begins to rain, which is quite often. This thing you see me wearing all the time around my neck is a mask. I'm sure some of you knew that. Well, I had to change positions because the rain was getting me even where I was at. Well, it's starting to rain here a little bit heavy, wind's picking up, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you for joining me on my adventure today, and I just want to ask if you have any comments that you go ahead and make them down below, that you hit that like button, and that you subscribe if you like what you see. But thanks again for joining me, and this has been Adventures of Big A.